welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Umine Kochiru. So yeah, if I sound a bit different today, then you are probably right, because I'm kind of tired, and I mean like a lot. I don't know if this episode is actually on time on YouTube or not. I literally have no idea. I'm kind of overworked recently and barely have time to record anything. I'm like on daily basis with the videos, and I don't know if this is on time or not, so I hope it is. If not, then I'm very sorry to anyone who had to wait. And yeah, I think we'll just go to the episode. So yeah, let's just see what will happen, because maybe something like, I don't know how Beato could fight really at this point. I don't think there will be like any fight, to be honest, because Chick Beato doesn't seems to have any guts, to be honest, to actually fight. So it's probably going to be like a long talk, but we'll see. Let's go. Natsuhi could be seen in her room. Trials had instructed her to retire for the night, but she couldn't afford to lie around sleeping on an important day like this. However, she was aware that she was a type to get excited easily. Also, oh my god, sorry. Also, about the fights in general, about previous episodes. Apparently, this is happening actually on the game board, so I was right that deaths would be on the game board, but I didn't thought about this. Like, if this is like actual game board, then Butler became like literally Beatrice from the question arcs. He doesn't care if like his family get murdered or anything. He sees everyone as pieces, and he don't give a fuck, like, in general. He just like allows them to like murder each other at this point. He's just like Beato. He knows the truth, and in order for like this truth to be achieved or whatever, then he just let this happen. It's kind of terrifying. And then sometimes, however, she was aware that she was the type to get excited easily, and that sometimes held her husband back. So, though she didn't like it one bit, there was no way around it. It was probably close to the time for the break to end, and the family conference to begin once again in the dining hall. Her husband would have to protect the Remea family honor from his greedy siblings all by himself. If she grew emotional by his side, she would just tie him down. Though she knew that quietly awaiting here was the best way she could support him, that didn't make the waiting any easier. Oh, there's the box with the mirror. Natsuki opened the drawer and took out the small box she kept the treasures in. Oh, this was her secret box. Inside was everything from valuable items to mere odds and ends. However, they were all precious, memorable treasures in Natsuki's eyes. She pulled a small pouch of the box. Okay, she emptied its contents onto her palm. I think we saw this box, but we didn't open it back in the episode 2, right? I think they opened the box with the mirror or something, but this box was mentioned, but they didn't open it, I think. I don't remember correctly. You can remind this to me in the comments if we actually saw this. I will see. It was a kind of charm that her birth family had given her when she had married. It was a spirit mirror. Oh, okay, so this is the actual... Okay, never mind. Scrap my question. It was a spirit mirror to ward off evil. Her face was reflected in the mirror. She wasn't as young as she once was. Recently, she began to see a bit of her parents and grandparents in her own face. So when she stared at her reflection in the mirror like this, she felt as though her soul had returned to the side of her parents and the family she had been born into. Yeah. We know she have connections to that shrine that's like built on Rokkenjima and stuff. Of course, her face in the mirror did not answer. However, Natsuki continued.
夫を愛しているからこそ私はここで待っています。しかし愛は寄り添うものと私は思ってしまいます。
Okay.
ここでこうしているのが一番の協力になると理屈では分かっているのに。
Also, I like how I think it was only said actually on Discord, not in the comments. The analogy of what actually fight about of Jessica and Kirie could be about. Like it's like George and Eva was like made sense to me because how he escaped like her grip basically, I would say, and fight with Kirie didn't make sense to me. But you made a point, very good point, that it might be like a mental wall basically. Like Kirie's story and her behavior helped Jessica to like counter the wall that was like in her mind and about childish love basically. And like it's actually a fight and everything, you know? Like it's serious business. So yeah, I didn't thought about like mental side of this actually. So nice one.
そんな自分に惨めさを感じてしまうのです。辛いですね。愛ゆえに待つの。
Now it makes sense why Natsuhi and Beato will fight, apparently. Fight, because I don't believe there will be fight, because Chick Beato is like... I don't believe Chick Beato is capable of fighting at all. But yeah. Beato is waiting, Natsuhi is waiting. Makes sense, parallel. A tear plopped into the mirror. All the dear moments of her life at her parents' house rose up inside her. Now was the time for her to follow parents' example. When her father came home late, her mother would always sit up straight waiting for him, prepared for him to arrive at any moment. She was always waiting for him, kneeling in the entrance hall. And no matter how late he came home, she would always wake up all her children and line them up to greet him. At that time, I only thought of her as being exceptionally strict. But at this age, I finally understood how strong she was, preserving in her love for her beloved husband, even after being left alone in charge of the house. Yep, there's Beato.
見知らぬ赤子を抱かされるのが許されなかったのですね。
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't... Okay, now it woke me up. Holy fuck. I didn't expect Beato to make a bombshell out of 19 years ago, baby. What the hell? Okay, now that's now getting like really interesting. A sudden voice made Natsuki jump up and look about the room. Also, I wonder what she will say, because she sees Beato, right? Like, she has like delusions about Beato. Let's see. When she did, there stood the Western lady wrapped in extravagant dress. Okay, so this piece Natsuki don't know about Beato. Okay. I mean, this is the new game board, so I guess I can accept that. Natsuki was confused. There was no one like this in this mansion. However, though, this was supposed her first time meeting this person, it felt as she's seen her somewhere before. Like memories from previous games or something? Her anger at the ruffian had snuck into her private room. And her confusion over the appearance of someone she didn't know caused her mind to go blank. So much so that it took quite a bit of time before she realized that this was the witch of the portrait. Oh my god, I just realized. She have the mirror that can like reflect magic of Beato or whatever, right? Like, Natsuki had a perfect weapon against her. At least shield. Wow. Okay, so I still don't think that Beato will fight, but Natsuki at least have like how to protect herself.
あなたが19年前のあの日に見知らぬ赤子を殺めたことに私は罪を問いません。
Holy shit! We're really doing this! Okay!
何の話ですか？
Okay, Belle had chosen Natsuki as her sacrifice. Oh, this is not random. She actually chose her. It was because of Natsuki had done to Butler. Okay. Butler didn't know much about the details of Butler's birth. However, after discovering the fragment of the previous game, she had learned that there was a chance that Butler was the baby that Natsuki had pushed off cliff 19 years ago. Okay, so this is the theory that Butler created back in the episode 5. And I think, like, I mean, it's possible, but also not really. We all know the theories that I made, right? I'm not like buying that. I'm not like going to discredit it 100%, but I still think baby is most likely Shannon. It's there's like way too many like hints and like different like weird indications about this around like Beato 19 years ago, the circumstances, dates, like everything. And we have like literally nothing on Butler. And the voice can be changed. We know that there's like some kind of like voice changer or something. Also based on the phone calls during the game. Like they couldn't like recognize voice through the phone even though there's set amount of people. So you already should know the person that's calling and stuff. So yeah. I'm not going into like Fury mode now, but yeah, I have like headache, so... Although, that was just a blue wedge that Butler had used to protect Natsuki from being framed. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, that Butler made it. But I thought it might have been a confession from Butler himself. And if that was the case, to her, Natsuki was the enemy, who probably forced Butler to live a painful life.
夫への愛ゆえに夫の血を引かぬ赤子を殺した罪を私は愛ゆえに問いません。
Okay.
何の話か分かりません。出て行って。ここは私の部屋です。ならば私の愛ゆえにあなたを殺すこともまた。
There's no way, but Chick Beato, there's no way you can fight. I don't no. I don't believe you can kill someone. Can you? Beato slowly stuck out her arms, and with both hands, she squeezed the air in the front of her. That squeeze tightened around Natsuki's throat. What the hell? Does she have like... Okay. Okay. Use force, Luke. I mean, Natsuki heels lifted off the ground, and a faint purple hand-shaped appeared around her throat. I need to make meme out of this. Or there are already memes. Maybe there are. If there are memes about this, you can like post them on Discord, but I will try to make one myself. At least a picture, not a meme. Natsuki frantically scratched at her throat, trying to stop whenever she was strangling her, but there was nothing there. So to an outsider, it was just look as though Natsuki was standing on her toes, in anguish, scratched at her own throat.
愛し合う二人たちが皆決意を見せました。私の バトラさんへの思いが
Can you pull it through though? I don't think you can kill someone.
私が19年
I just don't believe it.
咎めないように私も自らのこの罪を咎めません
You can hear that she don't want to do this. As Natsuki twisted in agony, something she had been grasping fell from her grip. Also, I just want to check. Yeah, we don't have any... Yeah, we need to wait for a detective to discover the bodies. As Natsuki twisted in agony, something she had been grasping fell from her grip. It rolled over to Bato, who dropped her gaze to see what it was. It was Natsuki's spirit mirror. Yeah. When Bato peered into it, there was a loud crack, like a burst of electricity. Okay. Yeah. That sound released Natsuki from invisible hands. It warded off the magic and made Beato topple backwards like a doll. Coughing, Natsuki tried to comprehend what was going on around her. Beato, whose head was still reeling and foggy, as though she had hit against something hard, slowly attempted to get to her feet. Her eyes were bewildered, as though even she didn't really understand what had happened.
これは何なんですかこれは意外だ
Okay.
雲の巣を触っても平気だったそなたが霊境はダメだというのか
Okay, that's actually a good point. It's been a while, like I said, like I didn't like record really anything ahead or whatever recently. So yeah, been a while since I had this with the spider webs. Yeah. Why would spirit mirror affect her while spider webs not? I guess spider webs affects her if she's like on the what was that? On the west witch side, right? And spirit mirror works on the spirits of the Akunigichima or whatever that was. I think so. She's more of the spirit than the witch at this point, I think.
私にも何が何だか分かりません一体何が
She had though that only Beato the Elder possessed non-human weak points, such as getting burned by spider webs and wards and having her power sealed off by spirit mirrors. However, for some reason, the spirit mirror alone could apparently affect her as well. Even she couldn't understand what about the spirit mirror could have such an overpowering effect on her. But Natsuki was different. She instantly realized that the reason for the hesitation of this unbelievably being this witch of the portrait had to be the power of the mirror. So she rapidly crawled across the floor and picked up the mirror. Then she stuck it out so Beato could see it. Beato still didn't fully understand what was happening. So still, sitting down, she looked vacantly at it. And this time, both of them understood the situation completely. Okay, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like... it's not necessarily the same, right? But it reminds me of like in the myths about Medusa. Like you had the shield and you reflected towards like the enemy. So Medusa would like change into stone and stuff. So it's like not changing into stone in this case, but still like repelling, and you cannot look into the mirror basically. Because like mirror itself is doing nothing, but you cannot like look into this. I like it. I wonder if like Rikushi actually took from like this inspiration, or maybe from something else. I think it's from something else probably. But once again, I never like I have like zero experience with any of like mystery genre. So if this is like referencing anything, then I don't know, outside of the Medusa thing. Beato realized that the mirror was working some hateful power against her. And Natsuki realized that the spirit mirror had the power to repel witches. That's a new face.
鏡がどうしてそれはお前が横島な魔女だからです。霊言新たかなるこの霊境は邪悪な存在のすべてを退けるのです。
All creatures of evil. Okay.
それを向けないで。
With the spirit mirror still held out, Natsuki continuously closed the gap between them. She was cautious, so as to prevent the witch from suddenly lashing out and stealing the mirror, but she steadily moved forward to corner this evil.
あなたが何者なのか私には分かりません。分かるのはあなたは私を殺そうとしたこと、そしてこの霊境にひるむ邪悪な存在であるということです。退きなさい、邪悪め。
Beato didn't understand what was happening herself. She didn't know why she had to fear the spirit mirror. However, when she tried to look at the bright light left off by the spirit mirror, it pierced her eyes. She understood that she had to be afraid, even if she didn't understand why. By now, Beato realized that the spirit mirror was both terrifying and harmful. As it came closer to her, she felt an increasingly strong burning sensation over her whole body, as though someone was approaching her with a hot iron. Okay, so this is not just the seeing, it's also the proximity thing. So she cannot touch it basically as well. She couldn't even open her eyes because the mirror bright, painful gleamed.
さあ、元の世界へ退散なさい。横島なるものよ。
I have stupid idea about meme right now. Oh my god. It will be cursed, but I will post it on Discord. Why not? Probably, maybe. I will see. Now return to the world whence you came, wicked one. Yeah.
この後ろ宮夏樹、邪悪に対して一歩たりともひるみはしません。
It's no use. Why? Why is this musty mirror so... Also, yeah, that means Beato is bad. Apparently. Like, she's evil. If I lose here, I'll be the one to fail this trail. Yeah. Also, that would mean, like, if Beato is apparently evil at this point, because maybe it actually repel, like, evil, not just, like, witches from the west. So if Beato is evil, then that means that she already have what it takes to become the Beato that she used to be. Like, something already happened. Maybe the grief, maybe the seed of grief is like her like starting point for like this whole change into the old Beato. And that's what, like, initially starting, like, make her evil or something. Okay, I'm probably talking nonsense now, but I'm trying to think, even though I have headache. Just like George-san and Shannon-san and Jessica-san and Canon-san, I want Butler-san to see value in me and treasure me. I've finally managed to admit that, so I can't fail now.
諦めちゃうの？あなただけが？
信じるんだ。愛の奇跡は必ず起こる。
I love Butler-san. I want him to notice me. Notice me, senpai. And I want him to recognize and accept my feelings. My reason for calling him father, as I dedicated myself to him, was that no one helps a parent accepting something in return. And that helped me come to terms with getting nothing back. Oh wow! This is coping mechanism for Beato. Okay, I thought like her calling him father was because he created her and stuff. But okay, I guess you can see this that way as well. She just like blocked away the reason of like not getting anything back from him. Okay, makes sense, I guess. It was the deception to fool myself with. I love Butler-san. I want him to recognize that. I admit it. I won't hide from it any longer. I was born to love Butler-san and to have him love me back. Okay.
だからこんなところで負けられないんです。退散なさい、横島なる者よ。ここにあなたの居場所は存在しません。
I don't want any of them to die. I like both of them. Her determination had come too late. If she had possessed it since the beginning, she would probably have finished off Natsuki on the spot without any hesitation. Yeah, it just strangled her to death. Because she had waved, it had taken time to kill Natsuki, and things had ended up like this. But now I'm resolved. I want to love Butler-san. I want him to love me. Okay. The pain. Okay. Yo! The steak is here! What? Which one? Following a sound like the beetle banging of the walls in the room, the spirit mirror was knocked off the Natsuki outstretched hand. It fell onto the floor, and the stake flying around the room pierced through it with the clash. Well, shit, Natsuki, you are dead. Which one? Lucy, hey! Lucy for the proud! Nah, yeah, this is the pride. I was born for Butler's sake.
久しぶりの獲物が古ぼけた鏡一枚だなんて、私を愚弄するにも程があるわ。
So she summoned her, basically. She's like not realizing it even. Did she ever met actually Stakes? Or she just like out of thin air remember Lucy? You can help me out and let me know in the comments if like Chick Beato actually met the Stakes, because I don't remember. I don't think like Chick Beato ever saw Stakes. Maybe, I mean, she could. If she didn't met them, then she probably just read about them in the Fatherin books, right? I think that's why she recognized Lucy.
ベアトリーチェ様、試練の遂行を逃げられます。誰か来てください。誰か。
Now that the spirit mirror had been she had been relying on, had been smashed, and another strange demon had been added to the fold, Natsuki could do nothing but run for it. However, Natsuki made a scene and people gathered, the anti-magic toxin would burn Beato. Now was Beato's last chance. Okay. Can you actually pull it through? Once again, Beato choked the empty air. This time, she would let her escape. She had to end Natsuki's pain right away, for her sake, if nothing else. But her strength wasn't enough. While scratching at her throat, Natsuki fought to escape the room. Her shaking hand stretched out to the lock on the door. A locked room is one of the definition that makes a witch, yeah. If you unlock it, then this is not a closed room anymore, so the case will be easy to solve. Even unlocking the door would strengthen the anti-magic toxin a little. This battle was at her limit, even within the locked room. If Natsuki undid that lock, battle power would weaken immediately, and Natsuki would surely escape into the hallway. The strength were matched. Also, if Natsuki escapes at this point, she will know who the culprit is. Because it's definitely something that's happening like behind closed door and the culprit is here already and like killing Natsuki. However, Natsuki began to surpass Beato slightly. The power of the living to live is fundamentally stronger than the power of magic. Of course, Beato was mastering all her might. However, Natsuki was just slightly stronger. Butler? You never intervened before! And now you decide to show up. I mean, it's about Beato, so I guess so. Okay, he's just like, yep, okay, let's murder Natsuki. Like I said, he's just like another Beato. Holy shit. I'm scared of Butler now. What the hell? This is new soundtrack, I think. Lucifer transformed into a stake, and like the times she had smashed Natsuki's spirit mirror, flew violently around the room. Then she struck Natsuki's forehead. Natsuki crumbled slowly. When Beato saw this, she also fell to her knees, breathing hard. It's on the Butler game board, so I think like he have superior power to yours for Forense Party. No, if he would say she passed, then she passed. Or maybe he intentionally make her like lose.
そうだね、フルフル。確かに試練は誰の助けも借りずに成し遂げなくてはならない。
でもね、ひょっとしたらそれには例外があるんじゃないかしら。
愛する二人は互いで一人だもの。
I guess, okay. Makes sense. Butler helped her, okay.
これは手助けじゃない。
Wow. These are some twisted rules. On the first Twilight, so he exactly know. So the trials of love are for the first Twilight. Is that the case for like every single game? I wonder. I wonder if the first Twilight is happening because of the like trials of love. I don't think so. Maybe not. Okay, I'm not going to think about this now. But yeah, okay, this is very interesting. I think like, okay, in general, I think these like trials of love are more like meta stuff. And it's not like actually happening. It's like, there are murders, sure, and there's a culprit, but it's not because of like trials about love. It's like, it might be related because I think murders happens because of like something related to love. Like, basically, yeah, like Shannon is like the main suspect at this point, and maybe Jessica, and actually Kyria. Because of her encounter and her backstory and stuff. She's like unstable as hell. But yeah. What's the reason for the first one? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Battle hung her head apologetically. When he saw this, Butler scratched his head uncomfortably. Yeah, he realized, we remember. He started to realizing like who Beato is recently. Like, she's not the Beato, and he's like, yeah, I should accept it. We remember that talk with Genji. I think it was talk with Genji, right? I don't remember now with who. But it was like recently.
父様、いえ、バトラさんは何も悪いことはありません。
いいぜ。好きに呼べばいい。
Okay. Butler had always looked at the new batteries sternly. However, this was gone from his expression now.
確かに。かつてのお前は俺をバトラと呼びつけで呼んだ。
Yeah, that was the old her.
俺は最初、お前にそれと同じ呼び方を求めて押し付けていたかもしれない。
Okay, Butler finally get over it. God damn it, took you a while. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, I know you telling me all the time that he just lost someone he loved and everything. And stuff, but okay, but I'm glad he finally get over it. Because it got slightly annoyed. I got slightly annoyed by that.
しかし、そんなのに意味はないんだ。お前はベアトだが、お前はお前だ。好きに呼べばいい。
バトラさん。
そうだな。その呼び方がいいな。さすがにお父様は俺の趣味じゃねえぜ。
Yeah. Okay, so I guess our little play of Kuvadorian is over, I guess. Because, as I said, this whole like scenery and situation, it pretty much represents Kuvadorian. Like Bato calling Butler father, so father is like representing Kinzo, Chick Bato representing the old Beatrice from Kuvadorian. Yeah, it was pretty much the representation of Kuvadorian, how it went back in the day. At least that's like how it looks like. And now it's over. Unless we are going to second part. When Beato stopped calling Kinzo father and started calling him by name. Huh. Maybe? Nah. I don't know. Until this point, she had hesitated just to say Butler's name at all. Even if she had known that Butler wanted her to say his name without honorifics, that would have been beyond her right now. And even if she had been able to call him that, doing so could have hurt Butler even more. Yeah, she would like be more like old Beato. However, now she was allowed to call Butler by his name. If you just look into her eyes, there would be no need to describe just how happy this made her feel.
ゼパルとフルフルに聞いた。おかしなゲームが始まっているようだな。
Okay, so he was not aware of that. How they slip this through Butler like hands? Also, he's in the room right now where the Elder Beato is. Like, Elder Beato literally will have conversation with Game Board Master Butler now. There's so many things in this meta that's happening now. This is just like mind-blowing. Like, Butler was aware of... Okay, he was not aware of that until the Zepar and Furful told him. Also, yeah, so their play that, hey, is it allowed? Was just a play. They actually told Butler that. God damn it.
勝手なことをしてすみません。
いや、いい。そういう無軌道で何を始めるかわからないところも実にお前らしい。それにまあゲームの趣旨も聞いてる。二人一組で挑むのが正しいことになってるらしいな。
Yeah, I was wondering, like, you don't have a pair. Now we have.
その通りです、バトラ卿。
Butler Kyo, I like this.
もしも見事、我らの試練を勝ち残れたなら、
我らはあなたたち二人を祝福し、魔法の奇跡を授けましょう。
Okay.
こいつらがベアトの黄金蝶のブローチに力を与えてたらしい。だからその効果は保証済みってわけさ。俺とお前の腐れ縁も もう随分になる。
By the way, we now know who will win. Like 100%, okay, that Butler and Beatrice is going to win the Bruges. Like, there's no other way. Butler can just, like, basically probably make everyone just disappear with the snap of his fingers. So he would be like, oh, you're fighting me? Not anymore! I just Thanos you out.
たまにはこういう遊びがあってもいいだろうぜ。
バトラさん。
Yeah, and once again, like, murdering each other is just a game for him now. He's like literally Beato from Question Arcs now.
おや、聞いたかいフルフル。バトラ教も試練に参加するようだ。
驚くには値しない。だってこれは最初から分かっていたことだもの。ようこそ我らの試練へ、バトラ教。
ではあなたは誰を生贄に？
Oh shit, Butler will need to sacrifice someone. Oh fuck. Who's going to be? Oh my god. Oh my god. Who? Okay, who's left? I'm trying to think. Okay, before he says anything, let me just like check characters. Is he going to try murder Erika? Is that even possible? I would say Erika is one of the points. Servants? One of the servant? Wait, what if he will fight Rudolph? He's not in the best terms with him, and Rudolph have a secret. We may have backstory from Rudolph's perspective about his birth, and we'll have like the truth finally. It might be that. Okay, I'm betting on Rudolph.
俺の仕事はすでに終わった。
Oh.
確認するといい。
Oh shit! We just skipped that! What the fuck?
かしこまりました。バトラ教。
Are you serious? Are you serious?
さあフルフル、確認してこよう。
そうしましょう。でもゼバル、これで愛し合う6人はみんな知り
Yeah, now who wins? I assume they will have to fight each other?
次はどうすればいいかしら。
6人の覚悟は本物だ。さらに次の試練で試すとしよう。
Okay, my guess is that... Huh! All of this is going according to the trials, so... Oh, we have only 3 deaths now. Wait, we have 3 deaths? And if they will fight each other, then we'll have at least 2 more deaths. Because 1 from each pair, it's 5 victims. It's like at the first Twilight, so I need 1 more for the 6th one. And the 6th body is fake. It's going according to the epitaph. Huh. Kind of. The 2 noisy demons disappeared. It seems that they had left to go check on a sacrifice Butler had killed. But it also seems that they had done so in order to not bother Beato and Butler, who could finally look at each other into eye and talk. Who's his victim? Come on! When suddenly asked this question, Angie immediately came to her senses. Then realizing that she had become immersed in this woman's tale. She felt a bit defeated and tried to look displeased.
愛の試練云々で巧みにごまかしてるけど、ちゃっかりと6人が死んで第一の番を構成してるわ。
Yeah, so it's like 3 and like I said, and then 2 because they will probably facing off each other and we'll need 1 more.
うまいものね。
ありゃ、本当だ。こいつは気づかなかった。
Amakusa clapped his hands as though he'd been outsmarted. Even though he'd figured it out before me, he played the fool.
愛し合う恋人たちの数がたまたま6人だっただけのこと。
Okay.
それが第一の番とうまく合致したのは偶然半分、様式美半分。
Yeah, because it like the first Twilight could be happening because of like something related to love, like hate, rage, or something, and some of them may be related to Monet because of Kyrie being crazy and stuff. I will admit that part of the... I mean, I don't believe the Monet... I still don't believe just the Monet is the reason to murder everyone. I don't think like that's possible, but once again, Kyrie is unstable as hell. So who knows? Maybe she can just murder everyone for just money. Who knows? Especially when you connect this to love, that she loves Rudolph and she wants best for him. So money plus Rudolph means like pretty insane combo if you think about this.
その方が運命的で面白い。人間は無意味な2つの事象を無理やり関連づけようとする悪癖がある。それを運命的と読み解かせるのが読み物の騙しでしょ。
お嬢はディスティニーとかミラクルとかそういうのに冷たいタイプらしいですな。
UFO と同じよ。誰もが知ってるけど誰も見たことないものだわ。
そいつはクールな例えだ。
といつもの私なら愛だの幻想だのはミステリーには不要な無駄なシーンねとばっさり行きたいところだけど、それはおこのぎさんに否定されたわ。そういう愛のない見方だけでは真実に迫れないってね。
Without love, that way the truth could not be reached. Without love, it cannot be seen. God damn it, you twisted the sentence!
はあ、おこのぎの旦那の殺し文句ですかい？愛がなければ見えない。
Stop torturing me with this! Why it can't be seen without love? I mean, yeah, the love is like the reason. There's something beyond love that makes this whole thing like happening. Is this rage? Is this like, I don't know.
それそれ。
Who knows? Maybe I actually already got what it means without love it can't be seen, but I cannot like phrase it. Maybe I actually by accident actually explained this in one of the theories I made, but I'm just not aware of that. It's like entirely possible that I just like explained this, but I'm not aware and I cannot like connect this to this. It's like entirely possible that I made a theories like with this. I don't know how to connect this. Kinda I know, maybe because it's like all related to love. Okay, never mind. I'm just like babbling around again. Sorry.
人の家族を物語の中で勝手に殺すことに対する怒りは置いておいて、あえてこの物語を書いた八条先生に敬意を表して言うなら、その描写には意味があることになる。何しろこれだけの文章量を割いて散々愛だの試練だの語ってる。つまりこれがこの物語のテーマであり、
Yeah.
キーワードだって。
Love and trials, yeah, pretty much. I said this is like all about love.
おや、赤インク以外で書いた文字はすべて読むに値しないとまで言い切る御人も多いという。
God damn it, she got me. God damn it, she got me.
光栄なるかな、人の声。
Damn.
黒い文字も読んでくれて。物語は書き手が何かを伝えるために書くものよ。そしてそれはどういうわけか、直接書いたら無粋という
Yeah,
奥
okay.
ゆかしい面倒な作法がある。愛がなければ真実に至れない云々という描写はこれまでの作品にも品質するわ。
Yeah, okay. Also, it makes sense because we are supposed to trust. We know from like episode 5, right? Like at the end, but I think episode 5, when there was like basically they saying that we should trust Beato. So even if it's not in red, but it's like written by Beato or said by Beato, we should generally trust her in what she tried to like told us. So yeah.
それがこの新作ではさらに顕著。書き手が一番伝えたくて考えてほしいのはそれってことになるわ。
Thinking about it, there have been many scenes about love since Beato first appeared. Even when the first appeared before Shannon, she spoke clearly about how love was a single element of this world. And the golden butterfly brooch she gave her was also an item for love. She said that she enjoyed sewing quills of love and watching complications arise. And when Shannon stopped borrowing her power, the reason for her argument was also love. After Beato interactions with Butler start up in full, scenes about love were toned down for a while. But the without love it can't be seen definition of magic was mentioned repeatedly. Yeah, by everyone. And then, in the tale, right before this one, where Beato had become like a doll, the scenes shown made it seem almost as though Beato and Butler accepted each other as adversaries, or possibly something more. And in the end, Butler regained some kind of memory, and his impression of Beato underwent a complete change. And then, there's this game. From the beginning and throughout, the word love has been repeated over and over again.
あなたが書いた物語は愛が何度も繰り返される。でもそれはマリアお姉ちゃんの主張でもベアトリーチェの主張でもない。八条東也の主張だわ。
Okay.
そうです。それこそが私が語りたいこと。
I don't know why, but I feel weirded out by having like Federin as Toya and as Federin. Can't she just like stay in one form for the sake of consistency? Yeah, like she have two names, but okay. It is what it is. It's like it doesn't matter, but
そして私なりの答えなのです。
it's like you would have like I don't know, game board battle called something else, and you would like switch the like names mid game.
答えじゃあつまり12年前の事件は全ておかしな悪魔の愛の試練で引き起こされたと
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, something happened in 6 years, and I think like this is about Shannon and Butler in specific in the theories. But what exactly? It might be caused by the jealousy. I talked about George, I think, in one of the previous episodes. And how she feel probably about Butler, like, oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. I was bamboozled by that, and I was like, just like, I'm talking some bullshit. Okay, never mind. I was like, yeah, I'm with George now, and I cannot, like, let go of Butler love, something like that. I don't know.
バカバカしい。私はあんたの恋愛小説を読みにここまで来たんじゃない。
It is apparently a romance novel.
私が知りたいのはあんた
From what I see so far.
真実よ。愚かなるかな人の子よ。これだけ文章を割いてまだ伝わらないというのですか。
When obviously concerning gays, Hachijo shrugged. It was clear that she was trying to provoke anger. She was probably hinting, if you can't stand talking with me, you can get out. Perhaps, even if you are going to read my notebook work and fail to understand it, what's more, not even try. You can get out for that reason as well. Under normal circumstances, Angel would already have thrown a fit and left. However, Angel couldn't do that. Though she found it sickening that the stranger was playing around with her family fates in the stories. After reading this far through her head tale, she was growing increasingly certain of something else. Just as Hachijo followers said, this tale really did have the same presence, the same scent as the tales written by Beatrice. Does it mean like all of these were written by Federin? Actually, and Federin is Beatrice? It's like... Federin wrote this. So Federin pen name is Hachijo Toya, and Hachijo Toya name in this in the story is Beatrice. So it's like writer disguising himself, and while disguising themselves, putting themselves into the story by yet another name. But the 12 years ago actually happened. So was she there? Or like this whole story is just bullshit and no one actually knows what the hell happened there. The author was certainly different. However, the tale had the same scent because its author had arrived at the real truth. Angel was beginning to acknowledge this. Okay. So it's just like she just created the story because she actually known the truth. She actually learned that, okay. And she just like makes something very similar. Hachijo Toya was the one who had reached Beatrice's truth. An endless witch like Beatrice, who could add to the endlessly stretching parallel words of the cat box.
ベアトリーチェの真実にたどり着いたものならば、私でなくとも新たな物語を紡げるでしょう。
Okay.
今回の原稿をもってきっと私以外にも真実に至るものが必ず現れる。そのものもまた新たな物語を紡ぐ資格。
Basically becoming the game master. So game master is basically the tale writer. Pretty self-explanatory.
どんどん無限の魔女が増えていくわ。そう。そして何人もの無限の魔女たちがベアトリーチェの猫箱の物語を増やしていく。
Yeah, and that will be like, yeah.
増えれば増えるほどまた新たに真実に至るものが現れる。
And then it will become like literally a fact.
そうすることで一番最初の無限の魔女ベアトリーチェがあれだけの枚数の手紙に物語を記してボトルに詰めて、
Okay.
海に投じた労力が初めて報われるのです。あなたは私に怒りの言葉をぶつけ、席を立つこともできた。しかしそれをしませんでした。なぜ？
悔しいけれど、あんたの物語の中に何かの真相、もしくはヒントがあることを認めつつあるからよ。
I already have my own ideas. However, that's no more than looking with a single eye. Unless I accept a different viewpoint from my own and look at things from more than one angle, I will never be able to see the truth in 3 dimensions. That's my interpretation of without love it can't be seen. This is something that Anja said back in the episode 4, right? Accept different viewpoint from more than one angle. Yeah, see in 3 dimensions. Yeah, this is basically episode 4 what Anja said, like Butter have his own perspective, Beato has own perspective, and then there's like a third person looking like from the above.
それでよい、人の子よ、後ろ宮家の最後の生き残りであるあなたが真実無限の魔女になることを運命も待ち望んでいるでしょう。私という存在など、あなたという真の継承者を覚醒させるための
I mean, she already have a title, right, of the Endless Witch Beatrice, at least on the board, or I don't know. Yeah, Angel Beatrice. Oh, she is? Yeah, she's a witch, but she's not the Endless Witch yet. Okay, that makes sense. Sometimes I have no idea what she's saying, but I'm positive she knows something. And maybe she actually has reached the truth as she claims. Well, we established that already. But summarized, I couldn't understand the truth from just 2 message bottles Beatrice left behind. And since then, I've been reading tale after tale of hints.
これはヒントという名の挑戦であり、挑発なわけだわ。
Yeah, so this, like, all of this is basically within reach of my theory of like each episode not being like the real truth, and it's just presented for the reader to have bunch of hints in every single one of them, and this like connect all of these dots together will just give you a truth. So yeah, it's still this idea is still valid and stuff. Also, probably the first like game is the most truthful one of like what actually happened, and like other games giving hints to like what happened in the first game, like not 100% like that, but like the first game is probably the most like straightforward what happened from like reader perspective, because we don't know the mechanics from within inside, and the mechanics are added along the other games basically with like magic, love, rage, money, everything, right? I think I should go and work about episode 1 with all of this, maybe, or episode 3. Probably episode 3, because episode 3 Eva survived, and Eva is alive 12 years later, so okay, so maybe not episode 1 is most truthful, but episode 3. Because we have actual survivor of the 12 years ago, 12 years later.
上等じゃない。あんたがたどり着いたという真実を私も掴み取ってやるわ。やはり私はここに訪れるべきだったんだわ。
その通り、未だ至れぬから私が招いたのです。人の子よ。
Okay. The truth I see and the truth you see overlap. Just as you see things with a single eye, so do I. And now that I found you for the first time, I too will be able to see the truth with both eyes. Interesting. I like that. From 2 perspective became the 3rd perspective. Wow, Erika just woke up because the first Twilight is about to end, I guess, and we'll see what she will have to say in the next episode. It was pretty... Okay, this was like 1 hour episode, that's fine. So yeah, I still have like slight headache, but I feel better now. I got excited. So yeah, I hope this episode, like I said, I hope this episode is on time. It may not be on time, but I will see. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for being with me and for all your support during this Umineko playthrough. I hope you enjoy the little theories I make along the way, and the theories I make on Discord and on streams when we actually make streams, because I got like recently there wasn't like many streams. Like I did like actually made streams recently after episode 5. I made like 1 big stream, I think, because I got kind of like, I made too many theories, and I feel like a bit too burnt out right now to open up a stream and try to like reread everything. Like next thing I want to do is like Knock and the Letter, but I still didn't like get into this. But this is like short, and I will not make stream out of this. I will just probably make a theory on Discord later. So yeah, anyway, that will be it. Thank you for joining. Also, big thanks to my channel members. Thank you for supporting me. You are great. You're amazing. Thank you for finding me worthy. It means a lot to me. I didn't expect that ever to happen, to have supporters like you. And yeah, thank you. So yeah, that will be it for this episode, and I will see you in the next one. And we'll see what Erika will have to say, because she cannot use the seals of the duct tape. So how she will solve the Twilights, we'll see. Thanks for joining, and for Napakat Watch, it's going out.